England.
Right, well, where are you? So turn around and look at me. And then
I'm just an.
while I'm gone, you can just face
okay.
the camera and you can just speak. Right, I'll be back.
I would recommend adjusting your YouTube so that you fast forward about 5 minutes. But yes, so contrary to probably what you Americans think to be English accents, there are several around. So, you know, you've obviously got the one that you guys try and do, which is similar to mine. Because whenever anyone from America tries to talk like English people, they all end up like this. Or like this. For some reason, they seem to think that we all are very posh, and that's really not the case. I'm from the Garden of England, so it's kind of interesting to think that we've got people who talk as common as muck, and it's like, oh. So, okay, we'll go over the general accents of areas. So the Southeast will tend to talk like me, so pretty well pronounced. Queen's English, we like to call it. London, I'm not even going to touch on, because I cannot do any of them. But they are a lot commoner than what you'd think. Because you all think they're like, Oliver, please, sir, can I have some more? No.
My mice.
No. No. They don't all talk like this. So, you know, there's that. And in the West Country, you've got this whole kind of ooh-ah kind of effect. It's like, oh, I'm a farmer, you know. So I guess it's the equivalent of your Southern accents, because they tend to be sounding quite stupid. Although I don't think there's such stupid people, you know, it's not like that or anything. It's just that because of their accent, they sound a bit slower. However, in Birmingham, you've got all sorts of accents, but like, I think this sounds more like irritating and slower, because usually when you've got a Brummie, they'll talk slower. And anyone from the Midlands is that kind of area. On the other side of the Midlands, on the east, you have a more RP accent with places like Oxfordshire and Cambridgeshire, because obviously the universities are so posh and stuck up, as is the area. But then that's just the thing. And then in the north, you've got three main accents, one of which I can't really do, like, but, you know, let's just assume that I can do, like, Mancunian or something. And that's basically like your Lancastrian. And it's not really like a proper accent. It's not like a standardised thing. But then you've got like the Liverpudlian one, and you've also got the Geordie one. And I can't do Geordie because of its proper... I can do it, but not like all the time. And it just sounds proper stupid. And they're kind of irritating for a lot of people, and hard to understand for foreign people, you know what I mean? So, like, if I was supposed to talk like that, because, like, they tend to talk pretty fast, and you can't understand exactly what they're trying to say, and it's really annoying when people from England can't understand, because then they feel kind of stupid, because it makes you feel, like, awkward, because you can't go up to them and say, excuse me, mate, can you just slow down a little bit, because I'm a little... your accent's a little thick. And then they're like, Mace, you trying to say, hey, you Starson? And that's how it goes. But you've also got, like, Yorkshire, which also sounds a little bit stupid, but it's not really. It depends where you go. So that's England. And please notice that if you hear someone talking like any of those accents, they're probably from England. However, if they're starting to talk like this, in fact, is Australian. So please don't say one or the other, because they get quite offended when the other one's wrong, because basically there's a lot of tension between the two, because they were originally our convicts, so we'd send the petty thieves and some officers and generals and things over. So there's a lot of tension there, but that's not really the issue. I think it's just because it sounds kind of obvious to us that we're not the same. However, you guys from America, it's not like we go, oh, hey, y'all, how y'all doing? It's like, oh, well, that's obviously America. But when someone's talking like this, then maybe, geez, maybe they're not, like, obviously American. Because, you know, you just kind of run the television shows. I mean, it's kind of obvious that we know, but we don't assume you're something else. It's obvious that you're American. So why is it not obvious when someone from Australia is talking like this? Also, you've got another accent, which is kind of like really harsh for me. But look, you've got the South African, and it's kind of weird because I don't really know where it comes from, but I assume it's kind of like Midlands because it's because like I don't know, it's just something about it that just sounds a little bit. It's like easier for me to do this than like going to my South African. It's like so easy and simple, and that's pretty much all you need to know about English-speaking accents from anyone who's not American. So basically, if you are American, this is for you. And that's my 2 pence. Thank you.
Well, that was English accents with Mike.
English accents with Mike. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey ladies, if you want a cultured man, this is the place to go.
I wouldn't call that cultured. I don't even know where to start.
Hey, I'm from the southeast. We don't like to know about you people. You people from the north are all the same to most of us. We barely like to socialize with you people. The only reason I'm doing it is a charity favor.
Charity favor?
Obviously. Of course, you're all as common as muck. That's how you northern people are. It's not your fault. So, you know, instead of having to trounce all the way over to Africa or somewhere where there's a lot of devastation and a lot of crime and a lot of fear for life because I'm white, I will just be on Skype at a distance, not really helping anyone, but socializing with you so that you think that we're friends, but in fact you're northern, so we could never be true friends, of course. You understand, right? You have the same hatred of us. You all think that we're posh bastards. That's not the case, but you know.
Actually, ever since I met you, I've never thought any southern person was a posh bastard.
The thing is, you get that a lot. Here's a fact about the north-south divide, people. People from the south think anyone north of London are like some common as muck, stupid, and, you know, probably scary people, a potential threat to us. Thus why going to places like Manchester, Liverpool, Newcastle can be quite scary sometimes if you're alone speaking with an accent like this. And the northerners just think they're gonna get abused by us southerners because they are common as muck and are stupid and are uneducated. But we can just look at the university tables to know who's stupid and who's not. Hi-oh!
Well, you can just
not like London's the place with the most
bigger for yourself, dude.
So I was just about to add to it, okay? I was just about to say it's not as if it's only because of all of the London universities are gonna be good because it's such a central place and that loads of people can get to and get around it.
You
just saying.
are a strange person.
Saying.
I bet everyone watching has no idea what you're on about.
I bet they've already switched off. I told them to fast forward 5 minutes, and it's probably been about 20. Exaggeration, guys. Don't hate. Don't hate. In fact, do hate in the comments below. If you'd rather me stop rambling, I'm sorry, I'm tired. But yeah, feel free to moan about it. Let me know.
Don't moan on my channel. Moan on his.
Let me know that I'm a dickhead. Will, that's how you make money on YouTube's.
Actually, point taken.
You become more famous via comments.
Please
so anyone who doesn't like us, please rant at me so I know that I'm being a dickhead and won't do it again.
And anyone who does like
us,
rant anyway.
Just comment saying, Michael is amazing, and that I love him, and that if I was female, I would want him. However, I'm not, but I'd be happy being the stupid hoe. That's all I can say.
That stupid hoe thing is gonna be a.
And maybe one day you could be my actual stupid hoe, as opposed to my virtual stupid hoes. In fact, that should be my army of people.
Yeah.
I think
I think you just started something. You definitely just started something.
I hope I have, because PewDiePie's got his bros, Jesse's got his space butterflies, and I have my stupid hoes. If there are any stupid hoes out there, I would love to know. And I may
Until
even
you see Mike in real
you.
life, and then you realize he can never be a pimp. Because he is an average white
but
person.
He is
scrawny and
damn
I found
fine.
diamonds.
Scrawny? I'm far from scrawny.
Oh wait, no, you're fat, aren't you? Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. I'm a fat shit. I'm not quite
I found 3 lots of diamonds.
I'm not American fat.
No,
I'm not California fat.
You're like over the belt.
I'm somewhere in between.
You're over the belt line, but not that far.
I am still damn fine. Basically, I've got a bit of, you know, something to hang on to, and.
Wait, do they know your last name? Have you ever told anyone your last name on YouTube?
Okay, guys, just so you can add me on Facebook.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
My last name is also my alter ego. It's Berman. And
Michael
that's the thing.
Okay.
I'm Berman. I just thought I'd let that know because